Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about the PTZ Security Camera with PoE features. So what's the PTZ Security Camera? Well, the PTZ stands for Panel, Tilt, and Zoom. These are like the three basic features of our camera. The panel means it rotates around its axis on its panel. Tilt means it tilts up and down to see in different angles. And zoom is like zoom out, zoom in. It can see a lot of different distances. It's really convenient, covers a lot of areas, kind of makes our surveillance area zero blind spot, almost. And the PoE PTZ camera, of course, PoE technology transmits power and data through a single Ethernet cable, like right here. So it saves us a lot of, the work of lining both the power cord and the Ethernet cable for like conventional PTZ cameras. In this case, we only need one Ethernet cable that will solve all of it. And how would the PoE PTZ camera benefit us? Well, we just, first I said the one Ethernet cable sends power and data, so when we connect it to our main network, everything's done. You can deploy it anywhere, any height. You don't have to worry if there's a power source nearby. And since there's no contacting with the alternating current, there's no electricity risks. Because if we need a regular power source, sometimes electricity is hard to handle. Now let's see how they're both usually powered up. Well, first let's take a look at the conventional PoE, the PTZ camera. The conventional PTZ camera uses a power adapter like this, insert it to the alternating current outlet, and then we connect it with our camera. Then it should be receiving power and it's turned on. This is its self-diagnosing process. After this, it means it's turned on, and now all we need to do is connect this with an Ethernet cable to our router or something. Pretty, a lot of work. Pretty messy, it's hard to keep it tidy. And as for our PoE PTZ camera, all we need to do is connect this to a PoE switch or a PoE injector. It depends. If you have already set up a PoE switch system, a PoE switch will do just fine. But you have to make sure that the power is enough to power this Pan-Tilt-Zoom camera, because it does receive a lot of power. So after I insert it, power should be going through. It's a very long cable, so give it a second, and now it's turning on, self-checking. Because it's a very big camera, it has a motor, and there's a lot of other features which consumes a lot of power, so we have to make sure that our injector or PoE switch can output at least 30 watts. So now this one just self-checked itself. We saw it turn around, so power comes through. And now the next case is what happens if we want to add it to a router or a non-standard PoE device to supply the power. So in this case, let's take a look at this router right here. This is a really common everyday router we have. It definitely doesn't give any power, so we're going to connect the Ethernet cable that's connected to the camera to our router. There should be no reaction at all. You see, just like I said. And now we unplug it. In this case, we're going to use a PoE injector. This one is a PoE plus injector because, as I said, it requires 30 watts around that to let it function. So 30 watts, that's PoE plus. I'm going to connect the PoE injector to our router. The PoE injector receives the data from our main data source, and then within here the data will be added on with power. Then it will send out PoE, power over data, power over Ethernet, over to this out and to the camera. Connect the Ethernet cable to this port. You'll see the camera moving. It's really cool, huh? So this is our green backyard PTZ camera. It's really special because these all saw the PTZ functions. Also, it has infrared around the camera lens. So it means even when it's dark outside, we can still get a very clear look at what's happening, what's going on. And also the metal casing out here, this will allow it to resist some water and release a lot of heat when there's a lot of things going on. When the machine works really constantly, there will be heats, and then we have to find a way to let it release heat, and metal does that really good. And also it's waterproof, rated IP66, so it can be suitable for outdoor installing. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions about the PTZ cameras, you can leave them in the section below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.